Hey guys, this is just a quick thing. I decided to throw together a video on this topic. I've made a couple videos in the past, and I'm going to make a couple videos in the future, which involve using a 2x2. Now, what I usually just say is that, Rubik's 2x2 sucks, get an Eastsheen. Problem is, a lot of people watch my videos are young people that don't have access to a credit card, can't get stuff off the internet, and therefore they can't get a Eastsheen 2x2, and they're stuck with the Rubik's one. So this is kind of a little tutorial on how to make a Rubik's 2x2 somewhat decent. And it can be done. I'll show you exactly what to do. There's really two things we want to do. The first thing is, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking off all the stickers. Why take off all the stickers? Because the color scheme on a Rubik's 2x2 is kind of odd. They have white next to yellow, and they have green next to blue, which is really going to throw you off if you're used to a standard color scheme on a 3x3. This is what you're going to want to do. Peel off all the stickers. It's really easy. Just take your little blade if you have one of these. If not, you could use a knife, but be very, very careful, because, you'll probably end up scratching your pieces. So, just get it under a corner so that you have something to grab and pull. And, pull off all the stickers. So, of course, you're going to want to have some replacement stickers kicking around. I do have, actually, Cubesmith Tiles I'm going to put on this 2x2. So it's going to be really nice. And if you do have tiles or extra stickers, a set of 3x3 stickers will do 2 2x2s, and you'll have one piece left over from each color, so you can make a 1x1 or whatever you want to do with that last piece. So, I'm just going to finish off peeling these stickers, and I'll start sticking the new ones on. Okay, so once all these stickers are on, you're just going to want to, push them all on really good. Make sure they're really good and tight on there, nice and secure. Because the last thing you want is for your tiles to start chipping on you. That's the worst thing, because, you're doing this to make it really nice, and then it goes and chips on you, and that's a big pain in the ass. So, we got all these faces, and they actually look pretty good. They're a bit smaller than they should be, so we got a bit of a black border. But that actually kind of looks kind of sharp, I think. Just like that. So now our 2x2 looks freaking sweet, and the color scheme is nice, and you're not going to be confused when you're trying to learn how to blind solve. That's a really big thing. Like, I wouldn't recommend a normal color scheme on a 2x2 for trying to learn how to blind solve, because it'll totally throw you off. So, now that it looks really nice, let's figure out how to get it to move really nice.
But first, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about how to make a 1x1x1. Because I get questions like that all the time, believe it or not. So I threw together a very, very quick tutorial just for those people. And for everyone else, just bear with it. This will only take a few seconds.
Break a cube or find a dice. This is a corner. Slice off this little... Okay, so this is garbage. Hacksaw, sandpaper. And the fact that I used Cubesmith Tiles on a 1x1x1 just goes to show what a jackass I am.
Okay, so hopefully that satisfies everyone's needs. No one will ask me that question, and I won't have to tear my hair out when I find that question on my page. So let's get back to the topic at hand, which is getting your 2x2 to turn a little bit better.
Okay, back to this. How do we speed this thing up? Well, I'm going to warn you, there are many, many, many pieces inside this thing, so putting it back together is a pain in the ass. I'm not going to show you how, just because I'm going to sit here and laugh at you instead. So, I may have just do a fast thing. Okay. All you want to do is turn one of the faces 45 degrees, like normal. But instead of popping an edge, you pop in the corner. And it's the same thing, just stick your thumb underneath it. There's going to be quite a bit of force you need, so just, don't break it or anything, but, pop a piece out. And then, it'll somewhat start to crumble. But don't lose any of these pieces. You will probably lose some of these pieces. So just make sure they all fall nicely onto your desk or whatever. Alright. So all we're going to do is, there's one piece which is special. I marked it with this Cubesmith sticker. And there is a little bracket on it with a screw. And all you want to do is just loosen that screw. Not too much. Just, so it's somewhat loose. I already did mine. Just give you an idea of how loose it should be, but normally it's tightened right down. So your cube is really tight. Loosening it off will give your entire cube just a little bit of play, and that'll make it quite a bit more loose. So, putting it back together is a pain in the ass, but I might as well show you. I think I got time. So, you just want to stick these pieces on here. Well, the first thing you want to do is take these little tower looking things and just stick them on all these pegs. And then these weird crescents, put 2 of them on a piece, and then just slide it on there. And we will have a 2x1 thing. And, the next one, again, take 2 pieces, put them on. Oops. And connect it with the next piece. Oops, dang. And the last piece is this one? Yeah, this one. And for the last piece of the bottom, you only need to put 1 on. Because there's 2 already. And then just slide it down. Once you got the bottom, build the top. It's quite easy. 2 pieces on this one. Oops. And then just 1 piece for the remainder. Okay, and then for the last piece, all I want to do is just take it, slide it on, and then it's sort of on, but then turn it 45 degrees and kind of okay, so now it's back together. It's moving quite well. It's still not as good as an Eastsheen, but this is about as close as you're going to get with the Rubik's. Just try playing around with the tension on that thing, on that screw, and see what kind of results you can get. So this is just, this is the best advice I can give you for modding a 2x2 to make it useful. The color scheme is a really big thing, because I'm going to make a blindfold tutorial much later, and I'm going to explain to you that learning on a 2x2 is very important, and learning on an improper color scheme on a 2x2 is just going to hurt you. So, this is kind of cool. I kind of like how it looks. I think it looks sweet, and now I might actually use it instead of just having it sit on my shelf and look pretty. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoy, and I really hope this helps you out. Talk to you later.